New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. This number, another one. All these numbers running this week. This opens 8.5 all the way up to 10 now in favor of the Dolphins in a game with a 41.5 to 42 total. The Jets completely devoid of talent at this point. Anyone that's done anything for them on the offensive side of the ball is either out or on IR already, gone for the season. Then you get the Dolphins coming out of a bye, and they're going to be at least a little as healthy as they've been all year. That being said, I don't know what's going on with Will Fuller. I don't know, whatever. Still can't get Will Fuller out on the field for anything. So he's not going to be out there for the Dolphins. I had at least targeted that maybe he'd be able to come back after the bye. That's not the case. But under the radar, guys, I think, we've been very fair on this podcast where a lot of people, for whatever reason, want to just skewer Tua Tagovailoa. But I mean, listen, you cannot be blown away by you cannot be blown away by his arm strength. You cannot be blown away by his athletic ability. I mean, he's not all that fast. He's not whatever. But I mean, look, the guy's just getting it done. I mean, you can look at these advanced metrics. You can look at all the things like that really study what quarterbacks have been doing on the field. And Tua Tagovailoa has been pretty damn good this year. He's been pretty good for this Dolphins team. And so, Brad, when we take a look here, I get it why they are big favorites over the Jets, who, again, if you didn't catch this week, guys, Elijah Moore moves to IR to go along with Corey Davis, who's already on IR. So, top 2 receiving targets already gone. There's just, it's a mess there for the Jets. I just don't think I could lay 10 with the Dolphins against anybody in the league, including a team that I have as the 3rd worst team in the league.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'd rather lay 10 than take 10 with the Jets. Yeah. We've been pro Dolphins for a while now, but I think we've also been anti Zach Wilson. Yep. I think we definitely recommended a bet against him or to stay away from him last week. And I just made fun of the Washington football team for a 32% success rate. Jets came and had a 27% success rate against the Saints. I wouldn't be surprised if that's bottom 5 the entire season. And yeah, as you say, they're getting even more thin at skill position players. There's no one that can get open against this Dolphins secondary, and he's going to send all sorts of blitzes at them. This is a see and ghost game for me, and especially with Tua being somewhat efficient, as you say. I would only lay it rather than take it here.
Steven, I was fortunate enough to, when this thing opened at 8.5, I thought it was the gift teaser leg of the week. I had no idea that it was going to blast all the way up to 10, or I would have been screaming from a mountaintop for people to go and get in on that to take this thing down to under a field goal. They're definitely going to win this game by at least a field goal. So that I feel super, super confident about. One of the biggest investments I've had in a singular kind of teaser leg. I have so much rolled into the Dolphins at -2.5. That said, that's gone now. So let's talk about what people can get, which is the 10. It's hard for me to like I said, it's hard for me to lay 10 with the Dolphins. That being said, I mean, who in the world is backing the Jets in any fashion at all? I mean, like this, when we're sitting here next week and we're looking back on this game and it was a Dolphins, 27-3 win, I don't think we would think twice about that at all.
I agree with you. Just to hammer the point home on Zach Wilson, since his return from injury, he's had 3 games against the Texans, the Eagles, and the Saints. In that span, he's 28th in drop back EPA, 31st in success rate. Guys, apparently the number 2 overall pick in the draft is the 4th best quarterback on the Jets roster this season, because we've seen literally 3 other quarterbacks play for the Jets this year and look like competent NFL quarterbacks. So, Ben Baldwin is a great follow on Twitter. He has this game as 6 on a neutral. I just don't want to bet Wilson against Flores in the exotic blitz schemes here. I think that's why we're seeing the steam here move this up to 10. To Brad's point here, he's going to be seeing ghost against this exotic defense. So you mentioned the teaser like earlier this week, Matt. We have a Discord channel going here with the lines now. You can find the icon in the top right-hand corner of our website. And this was a game that earlier this week, I also, like you, mentioned in our Discord that you better hop on the Dolphins -8.5 as a teaser leg to get it down to 2.5 because it's not going to stay there. And sure enough, it went. So just another spot where you guys can get some good betting insights from us for free on our Discord channel. One kind of fun prop here I'm curious about. Can you guys name the only healthy running back on Miami's depth chart right now? Either of you?
Salvin Ahmed.
Nope, he's out too. He's on the COVID list.
All right, well,
Myles Gaskin, Phillip Lindsay, Ahmed, all on the COVID list. Miami Hurricanes legend Duke Johnson is the only healthy running back on the Dolphins depth chart right now. Even the other two guys, Malcolm Brown, Patrick Laird, just have injuries as well. Could be a fun little anytime touchdown prop if the market's open and they haven't accounted for that. So that's one I'm just going to be kind of looking out for.
Hey, I think that's a really good tip right there. I mean, and guys, look, these low totals, I know it's scary to bet unders on these low totals, but when you got a team like the Jets out there that at best might contribute 10 points to that total, it's sometimes pretty advantageous to take the unders on those low totals. Just something, I know it's scary whenever you see a 42 and a half and you have to play the under, but Jets are just woeful. That is the best way I can say anything about that team.